Welcome back. We're here to make... Yeah, we got that stuff done. So 149. Change BP to make cable. And then we might actually have time to build it if we have time to collect everything. Build cable supply, which is going to require us to do a few imports, but that'll be fun. And then we already have the blueprint loaded, and then we're just going to drop in here, and we could use this one. We just need to change it to cable. We got this alternate quick wire and rubber. The reason why I want to use this is because I want to use some of that rubber. I always feel like we have too much rubber. So this will let us use at least some of it. How do I have this even set up? These come out, go around. Why do I have so many inputs when I only have one output? I really wanted to throw some supplies into this thing, didn't I? This is probably really set up for a unbalanced input. Two of something, one of the other. I guess I could put 2 quick wire, 1 rubber in here, but that still doesn't fully justify this layout. Looks like I was thinking 2 and then 1 of these, and then this is the output. So we'll make this the rubber. And then we'll make this one the output, which is going to be cable. And then, unfortunately, I do feel obligated to change this. I wonder, would black even work? I don't think it would. It would just be off. It would probably be equal to off. I don't know if you can have a lighted black. It's actually going to be a cool monolith. Can't paste the smaller billboards to the larger billboards. Almost done. Oh. Is that section on every section of it. I'm tempted to leave that actually, just to give it some sort of highlight. And then we'll just put the cable icon on there. Each one of these is making 27.5. I think our belt's at 780. Might as well go for a full belt, right? It's like, well, right here, why don't you just go for a full belt? It is 780. So that's 27.5 times 3. 780. Oops. Times 3. 82.5. 780 divided by 82.5. So 10 of these would give us the full belt. You know, I really should have planned this a little better because we need 3 drone ports as well. Stuff is getting expensive. Kind of like a steam machine. All right, let's see. I want to at least see if we can. Well, before I jump over there, let's see what we have for computers. It would be helpful to have a few computers on us. Why was I coming over here? Oh yeah, we wanted to check the heavy modular frames. Though I guess if we had any heavy modular frames, we would have them because they'd be uploaded. But since they're not, we don't. So what are we missing? Pipes. Easy one. Our frames. Ooh, we're gonna have to figure out the modular frames as well. But we don't have to have all of that in our inventory right now. Point is the thing that we know we're missing is getting built. Oh, we went so long without a crash. I guess it was bound to happen eventually. Hyper cannons are dangerous to the fabric of satisfactory reality itself. Use the hyper cannon, you run the risk. I was just listening though. My computer is not working at all. We'll try an immediate restart. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's try that again. We've got a proposed build location right over here. Kind of close. It has a little distance to it. The reason why this little area interests me, relatively flat, which is nice, but has access to nitrogen gas and water, and appears some sort of other thing. What else is here? Water. So even more water. This is way more water than we need. But I definitely like the idea of having access to nitrogen gas. This is extremely good. I'm sure somewhere around here we've thrown down some power lines. Then again, maybe not. Oh, we got that guy to deal with. There's a significant amount of wildlife that we're going to have to clear out. Oh man, I guess I didn't think about power. Jeez. This is going to be a trip and a half to get power over here. Can we get across this giant gorge with our power supply? What is this? Why do these bushes have their own shadows? I'm just gonna guess that's a rendering artifact problem and move on. I've definitely built in this area before. Not what we're building this time, though. We're definitely building some different stuff. I do remember the purple power slug and the nitrogen gas. I might also remember it being a non-nuclear bore. I think we'll make this just sort of the general height. Looks like we need a few more modular frames. I should pull those in while I'm thinking about it. Let's pull some stuff in. I know it's taking me away from our other thing, but... like, we might as well just pull these in. So what we'll do first is we'll start our drone platform, which is what I think we're hovering over right now. We'll leave that as our ability to bring in materials. For right now, we just need to bring in a touch, a skosh, a little bit of quick wire and rubber. The reason why I'm excited to use this rubber version of the wire is because we never use enough rubber compared to plastic, and our recycling factory gets backed up. So if we could use a little extra rubber here in the beginning, that might allow us the ability to keep those two supplies in balance. All right, we want to keep them in balance. It's all about balance. And I'm excited about being near the cooling so we can get nitrogen. If we can get the access to the nitrogen, making the cooling should be super easy. Again, just use our drone platform to pull in the necessary materials. that too close to those trees? It might be a little too close. Let's pull it back one. Unless we're wanting to go higher, which we don't want to do. So we'll put in this drone port here. And we'll let this be our initial one. Just a little too far away for power's sake. I guess if I turn this, we might actually be able to use the doors. Speaking of power, where did we leave off on that? It's not even really that far away. We're going to call this the... I guess this is going to be our computer network. So let's say it's our computer... Well, it's all kind of high-tech. What do I think of when I think of computers, though? Yeah, I think computer's fine. Computer... Turbo... Import... Turbo Fuel Export Alpha. And let's get a drone going. Get a touch of turbo fuel in place. Give ourselves some turbo fuel back. That's pretty straightforward. Turbo fuel comes in here. And the first thing we want to do is refuel itself, so it always has fuel. I think down here, we're gonna want Put a vertical on. And then maybe align it with this one. Another vertical. Let's just drop a little bit of that fuel down here. And then what we'll do is we'll bring that fuel back up. Maybe with this. Wow. That arrived quickly. We're missing materials already? What are we missing? Aluminum casing. That's not great. When in doubt, build a hypercannon. In here, we should have... fingers crossed we've got a little casing stored. Ooh. Fingers crossed denied. It's either coal or silica or both. Looks like this time around it's both. Wow. I'm gonna have to come over here and do a serious silica coal import very, very soon. Of course, we might be at the point now where our little silica supply is struggling. computers, crystal oscillators. Two things we're definitely going to need. Looking for silica this time. Ooh, sand ores right there. Ooh, there's more right there. We definitely need to get this hooked up properly because at some point we are going to dump the silica in the wrong place and it's going to cause a clog, and then we're going to have to rebuild all those belts, and it's going to be sad. Nice part is it gets to building real quick. And then that little extra boost means we use some of the solution. I should probably grab some coal while I'm at it. Currently, there's only one place where we're pulling coal out of the ground. Well, am I going the right place? I mean, at this distance, at this speed, it's good to know where you're going. Some might say it's critical. And we'll shoot all the way back over here. I'm pretty sure the outside storage containers has what we need to get the coal in. All right. So that's just a little bit of a boost so we can start making some of our casings again. Of course, while all that was happening, our casings got built. That copper is just for the sheets. Okay, so we're good. All in all, we got the casing we were looking for. It'll be a relatively quick operation to get this connected. The only thing that's really holding us back is we really need to make a good silica crystal, quartz crystal factory out of that place where we're just kind of mining. Not really doing it. Computer, we want this to be the quick wire import. Make a quick wire Mark 1 import. You're dealing in turbo fuel, will make you red. You're dealing in quick wire, will make you yellow. We'll tell this one to go to the quick wire export alpha. I can't believe they're going to make me go shopping for 418 wire. just connect the turbo fuel down here. Okay. All right, well, let's just go grab that stuff, I guess. I really wanted it. I should probably put down storage container. Give ourselves a little more room. Wire, crystal, concrete. You know, it might be smarter to grab the crystal first. Wire, crystal, concrete. So wire and concrete. Concrete's right here. Relatively easy to access. Alright, we're rocking that. Now, we gotta get back over there, and then I think we might just put the drones in. And then do the build in the next episode. Okay. Rubber export alpha. We don't really need a ton of rubber, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I think if we connect the fuel source here, we'll be done and ready to go. And we'll just keep connecting this down the line with the assumption we're going to import more products for other builds. This is our quick wire import. And this is our rubber import. Perfect. I kind of want to move this out of the way. Let me just store all. Go over here, delete this guy. And then take all, I guess. And then maybe put another one here so we can move stuff around. The only thing I'm really tempted to do at this point is to expand the local storage. Do I want to do that though, really? I mean, I could, but I don't know that's absolutely necessary. If I look at, say, cable, how far am I away from... Yeah, we're still a couple steps away before we need the nitrogen. I think it's... Well, we could put this together. And actually, the nitrogen is a gas, so it would be easy to pretty much place that anywhere we wanted. So that cable takes us up to radio control and computers. I think that might be the smart way to go. It's also possible that I know I need a lot of cable. I haven't built it because I haven't built any of the copper stuff. So it's possible I'm just trying to get this cable done so I can get things like crystal oscillators in place, which would be relatively easy because we already have a massive reinforced plate factory. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. We got the drones coming in. They're bringing in their stuff. This guy should probably be done at this point. So let's call it right there. Next episode, we'll build the cable factory. Not exactly sure where we'll build it, but we'll build it. We'll have to give ourselves a little bit of space. Oh, the nitrogen's over here. So we could build it right over here. Maybe leave room for 2 factories. See, I'm at the point now where I'm about to start doing the full planning for the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.